Hello, hello, beautiful, awesome, amazing, growing, new little bees. Today is a new moon. Actually, it was a new moon. For California time, it was at 3:31 this morning. And it caught me off guard as the moon phases have done this past few months. Apologies for that. Life is the way it is right now. I'm just not going to complain about it. Oh, we have the letter I that stayed from last time. Message for someone. So it was, like I said, it was at 3:31 this morning, which still gives you some time to do your intentions, your wishes, set up the tone for the months to come. I don't know that this candle is gonna light. Keep going. So let's get a new one. See, I'm ill prepared. I'm late. How bad I'm setting intentions this month to be on time, to be organized, for everything to go well, and to not be, to be on time, to not be delayed, to be able to make things happen. I've been able to make things happen, but it's always with difficulty, with a lot of work. So how about we set intention for a gliding next 28 days. I really would like that. Okay, let's see which divine energy, s'il vous plaît, nos anges et guides d'amour, is going to help us during. See, it just stopped anyway. Look at that. I was prepared for the candle at least. Apologies for the background. Apparently there is activity in the courtyard. S'il vous plaît, nos anges et guides d'amour that I love so much. What divine energy is going to guide us during this next couple of weeks? S'il vous plaît, nos anges et guides d'amour. No jumper today? I'll take the bottom of the... I'll take the bottom. Master Jesus. I'll take the top, just for fun. For kicks and giggles. Master Jesus talks about forgiveness. So see, I love that because I was just saying, not necessarily complaining, but feeling terrible about my delay, my being, all the stuff that is not making me a good, not good, it's not the word. I was feeling a little guilty about less readings and all that. So I get the divine forgiveness. I need to forgive myself, and I sure hope you forgive me. But do that to yourself as well. I love how there is, with Master Jesus, we have the guidance, we have the father-like reminder that there is the love from the universe, so we should be able to love ourselves. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. Lovely. And on the top we had Krishna, who I believe might be... we're going to read on Krishna because, Jesus is famous. So, no disrespect. He's famous. Krishna, to me, is less famous. Jesus, we have... when you talk about Jesus or Allah, to me, the whole world knows what these religions might have caused when, honestly, all they talk about is love, right? Where is my book? See, disorganized. I prepared it and I couldn't find it. Here it is. Maybe one day I'll talk to you guys about this. SpongeBob that you can see. Krishna talks about devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. So I believe this is the same type of energies as Jesus, with the difference that he's not talking about necessarily forgiveness, but when there is unconditional love, to me there is forgiveness. There is a peacock feather on the top of the head. We had the energy of Krishna before, and for some reason I can never remember it. So let's read a little bit. He is a Hindu god who is known as Mahavatar, Great Avatar, and embodies divine wisdom. Yeah, let me show you it. I feel bad not showing you Jesus. We'll read a little bit about Jesus, for those of you who don't know. One of India's best loved gods, he is an approachable, kind, loving, and supportive guide. He is a peaceful being with a great love for all people and animals. He is often depicted with a calf or lamb. I was looking if we had that because we have the peacock feather. The calf or the lamb, that reminds me of Jesus as well. Which is a symbol of innocence, and a peacock feather on his head, which is said to honor the divine feminine. He was a spiritual guide of the warrior soul, Arjuna, as related in the Hindu epic Bhagavad Gita, which really is a story of choosing love over fear. Another message about fear. We've been dealing with fear this past few messages. And helps us move beyond the limitations and wars our ego creates in our mind, and maybe even in the world around us. His twin flame desire. Okay, I love having that now, because I was just talking about how when Jesus and Allah are famous because of the religious wars that have happened over the millennia, because Jesus is 2,000 years old plus. So knowing that we have this devotion here, that unconditional love, and let me go back to this because I want to read it again. Krishna helps us move beyond the limitations and wars our egos create in our mind, and maybe even in the world around us. We need these limitations of constant war around us. He talks about a twin flame. Let's not get ahead of ourselves with the twin flames. Let's just talk about unconditional love within a healthier relationship. Okay, everybody needs to grow, but as long as there is respect and love and communication and understanding, you are in a safe relationship, you're good. The extended message is that you have a deep spiritual connection and must trust the guidance that's coming through. Okay, so we're going to listen to this quick in detail. Your devotion to the spiritual path has been recognized. It may feel as if you've been on a mental/emotional battlefield, but there are sweet messages of hope around you now. Okay. Now I always get like, oh, your life is all messed up. It's okay. It means you're growing spiritually. I hate it, I gotta tell you. Krishna is here to boost your sense of connection to the divine and encourage you to act from your soul. If a decision needs to be made, ask yourself what will honor your soul and those around you. If you can choose the best for all involved, then you will feel even closer to the divine. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, let's read about Master Jesus and forgiveness. Master Jesus, the word master is only put there as teacher, like Master Buddha. Master Jesus is just a guide that was tangible for... Do we have Krishna? Oh, I don't want Krishna to disappear. That is a tangible being based on his story. But I mean, he's not like a legend. We have witnessing and stuff like that, just same as Buddha, who would have reincarnated himself, with people. Anyways, Master Jesus. A man who needs no introduction, see? Okay, we are in agreement there. Through both the Gospels and the Gnostic Gospels, we have come to know Jesus as a great teacher, hence a master, loving guide and generous soul who accepts us all. Okay? No matter your religion, no matter your background, no matter your ethnicity, no matter whatever, no matter your job, no matter your station in life, in society, he accepts all. We should do the same thing. Although he is a focal point of Christianity, he will respond to anyone who reaches out to him. He helps us overcome sacrificial love. When we have to leave when we have to leave behind something in order to get the love we want, I'm thinking of the Eight of Cups right now. He is also the light keeper one, two, three. He is also the light keeper we can call on for support with forgiveness. So if you're having a hard time, thank you, Jesus. To forgive yourself or forgive others. That I say a lot. I used to say when I was younger, it's not my job to forgive, it's God's job. Like if you're having a hard time, in a way, I guess it was my prayer of asking God to forgive someone I was having a hard time to forgive. And that's how I would let it go in any case. At least you don't carry a grudge. He is also the light keeper we can call on for support with forgiveness. He reminds us that our connection to love is the most important connection we will even create. And Jesus would also have a twin flame, Mary Magdalene. I don't know about all this, but Kyle Gray has done a lot of work with angels, so and keepers of the light, and what is that? I'm having Master of Divine. It's not the word I'm trying to look for, but anyway, the divine people you connect with, the divine energies. Forgiveness is an act of self-love. You are being encouraged to know that whatever you have done to yourself or others, the divine is not condemning you. You don't have to forget what had happened, but you no longer need to allow your whole story to be defined by a situation that doesn't support your happiness. Jesus is here to bring miraculous shifts of healing to you and all those around you, and to release you from the burden of self-loathing. He wants you to know that he sees the child of God within you. He also brings clarity and healing to any situation concerning your Father, either on earth or in heaven. Very nice. So we have two very masculine energies here, and the Father that was brought up. Maybe this is a hello from our dad on the other side. Maybe this is a confirmation that your dad loves you. Maybe this is a confirmation that there is healing taking place if you've had a situation with a father. Maybe this is a confirmation that you are going to be a good father. Regardless, it's a beautiful message. And I feel with the hand up like that of Jesus, I feel, do we see Jesus? Yes, the blessing. A divine blessing. Well, we're starting pretty hard, but hard in a good way. Let's get a saint. It's going to make the reading longer. I didn't mean to, but I want to find which mystic energy, saint or mystic energy, apologies, there's going to be more reading. But I feel like we need that with the energies we've had around us. Which energy, which saint or mystic energy should we look up to? Should we be guided by? Things like that. Like I feel like this is what's protecting us, and now the guidance that and that's reminding us, okay, like about our self-love and blessings and stuff. What I mean by guiding us with this one is the idea of what character behavior should we look up to and try to follow this next season, this next couple of weeks, s'il vous plaît, nos anges guides d'amour. Which energy, which idea should we follow? Two. I don't want to take them because I want just one, but we have St. Francis of Assisi, who is, I love this card, beautiful, surrounded by animals, and Plato, like super wise guy, student of the universe. I love the idea of the student with the master, and we had a mystic and a saint, okay. So a smart guy and a devoted guy. And we had two men again. Please, I would like one card, s'il vous plaît. Nos anges guides d'amour. Just one. I will take that first one that fell. This one was Isaac Newton, Discovery. But we're going to focus on... Ooh. I don't know her. Maya daring, immersion. We have a heart over her head. We have a lot of, what is she? Blue is, okay, so we have a mystic. This is not a saint. Immersion, I'm almost feeling like I almost feel like the Matrix. Okay, the only thing I don't necessarily care is how she's hugging herself. There is self-love there, in my opinion, but also protection against the world. But there is definitely, apparently, the self-love here. Immersion, number 32, which is really close to the Christic energy. Let's read about Maya Derain. I do not know her. Oh, we have number 32. Maya, the mystic visionary. Let's see if you can look at this and if I can read. Maya Derain was one of the most influential and important experimental filmmakers of avant-garde in the 40s and 50s. Unconventional and inspiring, Derain had a unique perspective in understanding metaphysical intelligence, evoking her knowledge throughout many of her films. She believed that art was a way to create and explore experiences of awareness, and by using mixtures of techniques, including multiple exposures, sharp editing, and clever camera angles, she pioneered a wave of experimental film like no person before her. She was also a poet, photographer, writer, and even a fine choreographer, a talent that drew her to Haiti to study the dancing and the rituals of traditional voodoo ceremonies. Raw as she was with her creative spirit, Maya never shied away from wearing her heart on her sleeve. I was talking about the love. And her studies in voodoo and magic was a catalyst that allowed Maya to capture her most famous works today. So the oracle meaning of this card. Emotionally, Maya's Darren's energy confronts self-doubt and calm nervous energy to clear anxious blocks. She quiets negative self-talk and wraps a field of protection around the aura, allowing one to feel calm and cool under pressure. I was asking that so that's what we need to look up to this next couple of weeks. And I was saying that this is what I needed, so I'm kind of excited to have this energy being the guide here. Spiritually, her energies activate the crown and third eye chakras, enabling visions to break new limits creatively and physically. We were talking about devotion here. During deep meditation, Maya wraps an energy of heightened magnetic field of positive manifestations around the aura, allowing synchronicities and assistance to occur in your world. Her works in synchronicities can trigger an acceleration of spiritual awakenings if you are ready, and open the door towards acquiring and heightening telepathic abilities, and out-of-body experiences. So what that tells me also is do pay attention to synchronicities, like repeating numbers, sign. Do you see feathers? Do you see, I don't know, the same character a lot, or the same word a lot, or hearing the same songs a lot? Pay attention to these kind of things. These are signs. Consciously, you are ready to awaken your creative spirit, and Maya urges you to set your own sails and own the power of the artist within. Manifesting energies are heightening, which is great for today. And Maya neutralizes fixed ideas and breaks down our ego's barriers that hold us back from accepting fluidity and spontaneity in life. Regardless of when you hear this guidance, by the way, regardless of what year you're hearing it, just know there could be messages that you need to hear, and the manifesting could happen at any new moon. And honestly, the manifesting could happen any day. It's heightened by a new moon, but it could be any time. I don't know if I read that Maya works, I love her name too, Works well with artists including painters, dancers, and writers, as well as spiritual practitioners and those who work within the film, fashion, and art industries. She can assist energetically on creative projects, manifesting goals to fruition, expressing powerful emotional release through creative work, and helps in completing projects. So the little thing here, it is not morbidity which draws crowds to a scene of disaster or unusual joy. It is a desire to participate in a moment when life breaks through to some higher level of intensity, so that one's own life, might take fire from that sudden spirited flame. That's what she said. Well, I may have heard of her, but honestly I don't think I had. And we have Saint Josephine Bakhita at the bottom of the deck. So we have a saint as well. Interestingly enough, we have two female energies. And she talks about release. And to me, there is a dove, like, we have another, I mean, it's a saint, so obviously it's a Catholic thing that, like, I may have felt called to use this because of Master Jesus, but I'm going to keep her here too. Talking about release, letting go of these negative energies. Here, let's start with a let go quickly. What should we let go, s'il vous plaît? Nos anges guides d'amour. What should we let go, Saint Josephine, s'il vous plaît? Did that turn? I felt like something had turned. What should we let go? We have a turn. We have two, of course. This one was upside down though, reversed. Make real progress by pushing aside perfection and never looking back. It was reversed. I would go with, you go ahead and try that perfection. We're all perfect. We couldn't know paradise if flowers refuse to release their fragrance. Give your gifts freely, which is what I've been doing for quite some months now. I have fun with it. Let's go back over here. Here, voila. Let's go, because I do have to get to work. And it's going to be another long night, apparently. Apologies, I shouldn't be doing that. Allez, let's get... I'm going to use the Galactic Star Tarot, which is a gift that I got for my birthday. I'm going to skip this. I'm going to be late, I can tell. And this was something that I asked, and I was like, I don't know, but I got it, and I find it absolutely gorgeous. So let's see what we're gonna get with this. S'il vous plaît, nos anges et guides d'amour. Let's get going with the message for this new moon. Let's do this quick. I mean, I should be spending more time here, but the Nine of Discs, this is the Nine of Pentacles. Look at how gorgeous it is. That talks about achievement. That talks about reaping what you sowed in a way. You worked hard. It's time for you to enjoy the results of that work. So that's what that is. Take a break maybe. Enjoy yourself. You deserved it. You worked for it. You can afford it. That's awesome. Allez, s'il vous plaît. Nos anges et guides. One last shuffle. Boom. For this new moon. What do we have here? The Four of Discs. The Four of Pentacles. So I was telling you to enjoy what you worked for and that you can afford it. This Four of Pentacles is quite interesting to me. The Four of Pentacles talks about being not greedy, frugal, conserving your funds and stuff like that. But in this case, I see a celebration, and I see four people. We don't have one person holding on to the money like in the classical tarot, but we have four beautiful little lady using the disc as a tam-tam, a drum. And with all these lights here, I'm feeling celebration. So to me, it means keep your friendships close by. Celebrate the love that you have within your friends. Appreciate them. Keep them close. They need you and you need them. Be frugal about your friendships. That's what comes up. Okay. What do we have? What are the thoughts and feelings of the collective about the present, s'il vous plaît, nos anges guides? What are the thoughts and feelings about the hive right now, s'il vous plaît? Nos anges guides d'amour, thoughts and feelings of the hive. The Hierophant. Okay, with the Hierophant, we have the notion of needing, we are into. We have Master Jesus talks about forgiveness, but I was talking about the guide, the spiritual guide, and with the Hierophant, the spiritual guide is there again. So either you are becoming one or you need one. The spiritual guide is lovely because not only is he green, which reminds me of the energy of the Archangel Raphael, but also the Caduce reminds me of the Archangel Raphael. And in one of the readings I did this week, I believe, we had I think it was equity or balance that came out with this. So to me, like right there, that's a synchronicity. There is some healing happening, regardless of whether you are in the energy of teaching or in the energy of receiving the teaching. But I also feel the energy of community and love and sharing. There is keys at the bottom of this Hierophant, which was usually see, but here they are very prominent in the way I feel. And instead of seeing the student or the blessed people, and I have another thing here. I listened to Oris. I'm gonna have to like connect to this person. She's a French person I listened to, and I really like her energy. Yesterday's reading, it was an old reading that I listened to. There was the black and white the energies of the black and white, which is like the energy to me of the high priestess. There was like a black and white dog and black and white pillar and the yin and yang type of thing like that was repeating. So that's the idea of synchronicity right there. But what I was going to say is that the characters are behind the Hierophant instead of being in the front. Meaning it may have followers. So, and notice the hand. Notice how the hand is up, like Master Jesus here. So I feel like the blessing is back. We are all receiving, as a hive, these blessings of teaching and sharing and growing. That's an intense energy. I'm quite excited about it. I mean, I was going to go into like the universe as just being bigger than our planet, but it is a galactic star tower. Like, if any one of you connect with the starseed idea, that's how you could even be connected to much bigger than just our world. Okay, going like galaxy and galaxies. That's a big idea to me that I'm barely trying to accept. Okay, so excellent thoughts about the present, though, loving it. Fantastic growth and energy for all of us. What is our life that, as a collective, we want and desire? S'il vous plaît, nos anges guides d'amour. What do our little bees want and desire? S'il vous plaît, nos anges guides. What do our little bees want and desire? The Three of Wands. Notice... And the Three of Wands is the two. Okay, it's traveling, but I don't want to just go to this traveling. What does it say here? Airport. Look at that, JFK Airport. In a lot of the Three of Wands, the character is standing in front of these wands here, and holding one and looking at the horizon, waiting for the boat, waiting for the ship to make it in the harbor, right? So that they can go. In this card, we are leaving. We are running to board the ship. We are running to discover our destiny. We are running towards our destiny. We are running to fly. And I was talking about galaxies, but this is the theme of the deck anyways. But the life that we want and desire is discover, is travel, is grow. It's very spiritual today. And beautiful. Like it a lot. So that makes sense. That goes very well with the energy. This is beautiful. Now our intentions. How are we going to achieve this life that we want as a collective, as also little bees within this hive, and bigger hive, the hive of your life, the the world, the human beings. How are we going to achieve the life that we want, s'il vous plaît, nos anges guides d'amour? How are we going to achieve this? Page of Sword. So this Page of Sword. Okay. So this Page of Sword looks exactly like what I was trying to describe about the traditional Three of Wands. This Page of Swords is looking up the cliff, looking at the horizon, at the ready. The sword is like he's ready to attack. The books are on the ground, he's studied, he's like, the page shows a notion of young soul, young student, but the books are done. He's done reading. There is communication we have different types of birds. We have this bird that makes me think of communicating with the people on the other side, because it looks like a hummingbird. It looks like a phoenix up here, so rebirth grows. And I'm not sure what this one is, but I want to read this because this is the answer about how we go about achieving the life that we want. So let's see what the creator of this deck is telling us. Page of Sword. Let me look at it. Let me let you guys look at it. He's always looking for more knowledge as the emissary of the Syrian starship and loves his job, much like this young star being initiate. You might also have a deep curiosity to learn about new things and possess a deep thirst for wisdom. If you have a new idea or opportunity to be a student again, take it. This will spark your gifts and help you level up. I'm not going to read the retrograde because this is a positive message. The Star Guide's message. There is a limitless treasure trove of information available in the cosmos to anyone who seeks it. Are you open to learning? An open mind creates fertile soil for growth. Be careful not to get lost in your head, though. Keep your feet on the ground as you download new star information and make sure that you're putting what you learn into action. The mantra is, I open myself to receive immense star knowledge and I put what I learn into action. What I find, as I was reading this, I was thinking about this, how we have your thoughts and feeling at the moment, how you have the master and the student here. So that talks to me about balance, and there is this balance that I was being brought up here with the Caduce. The master and the student are facing each other. So the books are here because we know this thing already. We are ready to go into action and learn new stuff and grow. That's how you pursue your desire of knowledge. And sometimes, like when you read, you travel without leaving your couch or your bed, right? Or your hammock or whatever. So we're definitely in the spiritual and talking about spiritual growth here. And celebrating that and not doing that alone. With all your friends here, maybe you can create some kind of a little coven with girlfriend, or anybody who you feel like should go in your coven. I mean, why close it to just girls, even though girls are cool. Okay. The divine message from the universe here, and I will read the star message. What's the divine message for Annie Lebis here, s'il vous plaît, nos anges guides? Two of Swords, what the heck? It's not my favorite card. Oh, behind that oh wow, we had the Ace of Pentacles that talks about an opportunity for you to grab, and the Tower, opportunity is going to change your life. Okay, so the Two of Swords. Spending too much time in the virtual world here so that you can avoid making a decision in the real one is what I'm feeling. You refuse to make a decision. You are called to make the decision, and this is not the first time we're finishing on the Two of Swords here. I cannot remember if it was a personal reading or the summer solstice reading, but the Two of Swords was the last one. So synchronicity right there, my little bees. Synchronicities. The mantra, okay, the message here: the journey of your soul, your karma, and your dharma are all a result of the choices you have made, lifetime to lifetime. It's time to clear away the illusions and make a firm decision now. Ask yourself, does this choice make me feel expansive or constrictive? And constricted, and you want to grow. So the decision is made right there. You want to grow, you call on for this growth. Choose expansion, and remember, not making a choice is a choice in it and of it itself. Exactly. Sometimes we just go the third path. I trust my decisions because they come from a place of love and expansion. You are called to use that, like with that devotion, that growth. That soul expansion is just a very strong notion in this reading. Apologies for making this quick, but the message is clear. I want to find my Moonology. Here it is. Let's get a couple of extra messages here, s'il vous plaît. Nos anges et guides. About this decision, maybe, for our little bees, s'il vous plaît. Luck is on your side. I just wanted to show itself, but I didn't want to pull it. Okay, can I get a clear message here? It's like they don't want me to go, but I have to go. S'il vous plaît, nos anges et guides d'amour. Message for our little bees. Extra message. 2, fine. Hold your vision. Emotions are running high. Okay. Try to settle that down and hold your vision. Notice how hold your vision is like, what is it called? A fixed moon? What is that? It could be the first quarter. When you face obstacles, do not waver. It is a time for pushing forward. So keep going, okay? And here we have conclusions are within reach. Okay. A last little message here, s'il vous plaît, for our little bees, nos anges et guides d'amour. S'il vous plaît. Oh, that came quick. I am honest with myself and others. Maybe that's what you have to do, be honest, to get out of this hiding behind the little virtual thing over here. This card, I really like this deck. It's adorable, and it's very avatarian. It's very blue. Mother Mary. Yeah, I'm just going to jump to Mother Mary. I was going to give you a Lisa message, but I have to get going. I miss having the time for this. S'il vous plaît. Maman Marie, un message for our little bees. No, just one, s'il vous plaît. Ma petite maman. We have her son here. And we have the 3 birds here, just like in this one. Communication with everything, with everybody. This almost looks like a hand. It's a root, but it's like digging deep within your roots to find your answer also. Beautiful. Our Lady with the moon at her feet. There can be suffering in recognizing what lights up your heart and then doubting whether it is possible to manifest it. Our Lady knows that will help you break through spiritual inertia, freeing yourself into fulfillment. That which seems impossible to change shall be overcome. Expect miracles with Master Jesus here. That which seems impossible to change shall be overcome, not through force, but through perseverance, trust, and devotion. Devotion was one of the first words we had. Trust in yourself, trust in what you know, trust in the universe, trust in love. And perseverance is the energies of the teacher and the student here. Keep going. Believe in her as she believes in you, and all shall fall into place. Strong message here, that self-love, that forgiveness, that trusting yourself, trusting that everything is going to be okay. Grateful message, s'il vous plaît. Okay, I was going to be like, should I take this one? But I believe the last one on the top was obviously the one that I read last time. So, gratitude message for Alila Bees. Look at her touching the sun. Acknowledge understanding. Say thank you instead of saying I'm sorry. Powerful one. Say thank you instead of saying I'm sorry. If you live by this mantra, you will never have to apologize. Sending you love. Bye-bye.